So alright, so first and foremost, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashami or Shai Ba'ashami Kakodash. We see that man say apostles and elders agreements in the world, our teachers, our apostles in the truth. We say salutation, sorry, and come to the push within the truth and say in and the out, considering season we say Shalom. Once again, going to enter a little video here, and as you can see about the image, you can see that is when I watch the date, it's July 24, 2017, right? Now, if you can recall, and just to say right before we win, so what if some didn't believe? So what if some didn't believe? Right? A matter of fact, let me bring all that. Romans 3. This is Romans 3, verse 3. It says, for what if some did not believe? Shall the unbelief make the faith of God without effect? They say, God forbid. Yea, let God be true, but every man a liar. As it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. Yeah, so what if some didn't believe? So what if some didn't believe that the RFID chip is not the mark of the beast? At the end of the day, is that going to stop it from coming? No. At the end of the day, we know according to the scriptures that the mark of the beast is the RFID chip. And this is an article going back to 2017, right? But it has recently been resurfaced again. Sometimes certain things just be recommended to you then, due to the algorithm of like social media or the internet and so forth. Certain things will pop up to you and be recommended, and this was recommended to. I saw this, and I saw this was recommended to me, right? And as you can see, now I remember doing a video on this back then, right? And it was recommended back now because why? If you watch majority of the things that are going on right now, you're seeing the RFID chip being more promoted, like on a high scale level. You're seeing it being promoted on a high scale level. You can recall, I remember around this time, Nate from IUIC come out and say, well, that ain't no chip, it's June. Well, look at the chip here. You're seeing things, hey, and you go and type up on YouTube the RFID chip, you're going to see countless of videos on it. And this, as I said, this was recommended, and you can see, it say a Wisconsin firm is offering employees microchip implants that can be used to enter the building and purchase food. And that is going according to what the scriptures. They show you how they say microchips are encased in a shell slightly larger than a grain of rice. The chip is inserted in just under a person's skin, often in their hand. That is going into what the script. Hey, and we were going to the Revelation just now, verse 3. It says, well, the chip allows the person to pay for items, access the building and their computers. Now this, as I say, I already did a video on this. I remember this particular company that was introducing this, and they did do it, right? But now you're seeing the RFID chip being on a more high scale level. You're seeing more businesses doing it. You're seeing banks doing it. You're seeing it being promoted on commercials. You're seeing it all over. You understand? Until soon it will become more mandatory to a fact that where you will be working in a job and they will try to offer you this. Now the question is, what would you do? Would you take it or would you not? And if you so-called say you had the truth and you're teaching that the RFID chip is not the RFID chip is not the mark of the beast, since you teaching that it's not the mark of the beast, are you going to take the chip? You understand? Now countless of videos on the chip recently, and we will continue doing it because at the end of the day, this is a major prophecy. You see, this watches. They paid plain fare. They say, well, microchip implants that can be used to enter the building and purchase food. Now let's go into the scriptures. I'm gonna go straight to the point. Revelation 13. And I say this was just recommended, and come back up again. As I say, recently you've seen an upsurge, a surge, right? In the chip, where, as I say, recently I put a video was a bank in Germany. They commercialized the chip. You're seeing other companies, other businesses implementing this system, right? So I'm gonna go to the scripture. This is Revelation 13, verse 15. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. In verse 16, and he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And this let's go to when they say how the microchip work, right? Like, let's go to 2. Let's say the chip is inserted just under a person's skin, often in their hand. The chip is inserted just under a person's skin, often in their hand. And where the scripture say here, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. So right there, it just basically it goes one to another. It's an order. Some people that say the RFID chip is a man. Sorry, the mark of the beast is a man. Is John 3:16 is religion, is theology, all these other things. But hey, when they go into the scriptures and the right breakdown of it, the mark of the beast is the RFID chip. Okay, when they go into the word mark, it means to stick or imprint. You understand? To stamp. And wait till they go and stick into your hand. What? It's a chip. Straight as it is. You're actually seeing the image of it here. It says the chip is inserted just under a person's skin, often in their hand. Right? It says, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. It said, and that no man might buy or sell. So let's go to example 3. It said the chip allows a person to pay for items. It said the chip allows a person to pay for items, access their billing and their computers. So you're seeing where the wide range of things you could do with the chip. But it just, that piece there, the chip allows a person to pay for items. What does scripture say here? And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So you don't have this chip soon to come. This particular company, right, and many other companies, if you don't have the chip, you cannot work for them. You cannot do nothing in the work. You cannot open your office. You cannot do nothing for them. And soon it will be like that for like majority of the places all around the world. Soon, you already seen the banks, as I say, Germany, promoting the chip and so forth. Soon, to get money from the banks, you would have to have this. You would have to have this implant in your hand. So this company telling you, in order to buy stuff, in order to pay for stuff, in order to buy, in order to sell, in order to pay, you have to have this. And many other companies alike doing the same thing, right? So it's here, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. It says, here is wisdom, let him that had understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603.6. So yeah, so you're seeing it. This image here just goes, it goes straight to what Revelation 13 talking about. You understand? Going into the what the mark of the beast is, which is the chip. Can't buy or sell, both rich, this thing would be for everybody. When it becomes mandatory, in order to get, like the way they say, you want to buy drinking water, you would have to have this. And the question is, what are you going to do? You going to take it or you're not? That's why we pray, we ask the Lord that we forward to that, and we stay in the spirit continually. Understand? So yeah, as I said, so what if you didn't believe? At the end of the day, the prophecy is playing out, and the mark of the beast is soon to be what? Mandatory. What are you going to do? Take it or not? Hey. So with that, we give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, or Shaiba, Shama Kakodash. We see that when the apostles and elders are great in the well, and citation solely, I come and say, pushing within our truth and say, dean and the out, continue season on season, we say, Shalom.